It's week 3 of the 2023 season. And coming up is Jordan Brooks, who had a strong showing last week with an 8-tackle game. It's the Seahawks and the Eagles, and it's all just ahead on Madden NFL 23.
Opened back in 2003. Have a look at the Lincoln Financial Field, where 70,000 are rocking and ready to go in Philadelphia. Today, it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store between the Seattle Seahawks and the Philadelphia Eagles. Brandon Gautin here alongside Charles Davis. CD, you look at the Seahawks in this matchup. It's a relatively balanced offense. The next-gen stats kind of bear that out. What do you think they'll be looking to do in this one?
I think it'll be exactly what you just talked about. They'll want to be balanced on offense, which means to them, they'll want everyone involved. See if they can get some one-on-ones in the passing game. Maybe identify some situations where they can swing the ball to the backs in space. Even find some spots where they just want to play some old-fashioned power football. As one of the most successful coaches in the league told us once, the definition of balanced offense, that means you can do what you want when you want to, not necessarily just running it 50% of the time and throwing it the same percentage.
Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in week 3. Fielded right around the 8. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
They start on the ground here at Sanders, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
When you're lateral to the line of scrimmage, linebackers keep those shoulders square so they can go up and down. But when it's time to go, turn your shoulders just like a running back. Get through the line and hit the runner in the backfield.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll go again with Sanders. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Being chased out left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be taken out by the product of the University of Louisville, the talented Teddy Bridgewater.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. They'll start on the ground with Gibson. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. The numbers on the ground for Gibson a week ago. 18 carries, 84 yards.
Nice solid showing from him last week. Didn't blow the roof off with his numbers, but he certainly had a quality day and produced when called upon.
On second down at 4, Bridgewater. That's caught by the tight end, Drew Sample. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. The Seahawks at 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
Bridgewater's throw there taken in by Smith. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Bridgewater to throw it. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
Holding offense.
Well, that one hurts. That wipes away what would have been a big play.
But you and I both know coaches aren't real big on silver linings. But at least that play call was a successful one. Now the focus offensively, that goes to overcoming the penalty and making all that yardage back again.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. From the red zone now, Bridgewater. Dancing to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Throwing again on second down. Bridgewater. Touchdown, Seahawks. Devontae Smith. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football, all right? When you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You said, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Holding
exactly.
offense.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
That's on the big guard, Gabe Jackson. Back to throw here. Able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a 2nd down here.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
And there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Now back to throw. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's got Fuller. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. Couple of 1st downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. It's a second down run with Sanders. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's second down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. This to Jarwin. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. They'll set up a throw. Left side here to Sanders. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. They'll look to throw again. And this is caught by Watkins. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you in just a couple of minutes we'll get you to Orlando and our good friend Jonathan Coachman. Coach will run through some of the numbers and the next-gen stats from this first half of football so far. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And Cooks has it over the middle. Touchdown, Eagles! Brandon Cooks. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Brandon, what we just saw there were 2 guys who are in sync. The person delivering the ball, but especially the person running the route. Tremendous job. It results in a terrific play.
Austin Seibert on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So that one a 13-play drive in total. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Takes it at the 7. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Teddy Bridgewater and the offense back onto the field. He had the touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll search for another score as they begin here with a 1st and 10. Throwing is Bridgewater. That's Bourne. Got it on the slant. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they've put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Bridgewater. Eluding the pressure right. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
I can't be sure how much of that was planned pre-snap, but it certainly opens up some avenues for their offense. And if he can stay a threat to break off those kind of runs, it'll pull defenders away from coverage and open up some choice throwing lanes for him moving forward.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And now Bridgewater going to turn and take a timeout as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. A first down throw for Bridgewater. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Here's Bridgewater. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, Bridgewater. Airing it out deep for Smith. And this is caught. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we? A guy who caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field, pocket held up nicely. What a terrific job by the offensive line. The route well run, and the football right on the money.
And now Bridgewater going to turn and take a timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. To the air again with Bridgewater. Escaping the pressure right. Touchdown! Kendrick Bourne as the first half is winding down. And the Seahawks have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So that really an almost perfect drive as they chew up some clock and wind up scoring late in this first half.
And remember, they've got a chance to double dip here because they're going to get the ball first to start the 3rd quarter. So the potential could go up 2 scores before the other guys get a chance to do anything.
Extra point by Sly is up and good, and that makes the score 14-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. So we've come upon halftime with the visiting Seahawks. They're out in front as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Time to give you folks at home a look around the NFL on this first official weekend of fall. So let's get to it. We'll get started out at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, where it was the visiting Ravens who were able to come in and take this one on the road. Jalen Guyton, a touchdown catch in the victory. From there, we head north to Minnesota. Check on the Vikings at home at US Bank Stadium. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Green Bay Packers. 27-21, your final. Continuing on, here's a look at the next-gen stats in that first half. And even though they've got a halftime lead, they're likely devising ways as we speak to try and get a little more production from their passing game. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, they did not have quite the same amount of success in the passing game that their counterparts did, as you get a look at the numbers there.
Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this 3rd quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. So here are the Seahawks ready to take over on offense. They were 7-point winners a week ago, and they lead by 7 here as well as they start out 1st and 10. Bridgewater now. He completes this to Russell Gage. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
When the hitch route is run really well, that jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space, all you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra yardage, and that's exactly what he got done there.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. A give to Gibson running right. And he'll be taken down at about the 45. On second down, here's Gibson again. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be third down at about the length of the football. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on third down. Bridgewater. Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. Bridgewater to throw it. He's going to drop this one down to Gibson. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
Off the play fake, Bridgewater. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. They'll throw again. Bridgewater. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
Bet you're going to tell me. Good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read there by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all. They actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
They'll try to run with Gibson. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Antonio Gibson, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
Extra point by Sly is up and good, and it's now 21-7. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told, and it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. Taken in at the 3. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
On play action, they'll throw. Open man here is Conklin. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Seahawks have recovered. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right, so if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
And a short pickup there down to about the 9. On second down, here's Gibson again. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. The Seahawks on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 7. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Bridgewater throwing middle, and it's complete. He's going to be stopped shy of the end zone. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And this Eagle defense stands tall down near the goal line. And I am not sure, partner, there what the mindset was to go for it. I don't know.
And some teams just feel that possession is the key to everything. They just want to have the football in their hands. No matter how it goes to the other team, they just don't trust doing that. So they say, let's go for it and try and finish it ourselves.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. 2nd and 2. And a loose football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. And while all of that was going on, we have an injured player out there in need of some attention. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. They'll look to throw here on first down. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful. 2nd and 5. And it's knocked away and incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Back to throw again. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
Offense.
So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4th.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
And that's complete to Davis. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. Again, he'll drop to throw. Right back to Davis. It's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They'll look to throw again. And he's got his big tight end here. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. He'll fire one end zone for Cooks. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Open man. It's Rager. He's got it. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep drive alive. DeSantis is going to complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get right at the 30-second mark of this fourth quarter. And once again, this is Sanders. And he brought down here at the 3-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. This will be caught at about the 6. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll go backwards. Loses yardage to the 5. So the victory here for Seattle. As their defense really made the statement after the break, they pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They scored in the second quarter. Do you think that they thought at all that would be the last points of the game?
No. What a second half the adjustment. Whatever they did in the locker room, it worked.
It certainly did. And you just got to whether it was an adjustment, which is more focus on what they planned going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Seahawks, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1. And they'll get another road test next week as they go to Santa Clara to take on the 40.